Hey friends, welcome back to the Halloween Hell Show here at the Casserole of Disaster. Tonight we're going to be talking about one of my favorite spots to go to year after year for the Halloween Hell Show. I include this spot, especially with reviewing items like Halloween sodas and things like that, and that is World Market. I've talked about it in previous shows, of course. The cool thing about this place is it's kind of like Pier 1, but you can buy beer there. It is the easiest way I can explain it. It's like an international store. You can buy a rug, you can buy sofas, you can buy chopsticks, you can buy Dracula beer. You can buy anything there. Their Halloween items are always spot on. They're not overly priced, and they're just neat. They're just different. So tonight, I got a couple items that I just wanted to show you, to review, just to say, hey, you should be going to World Market if you really want to get something different for Halloween. Now here over the Halloween Hell Show, we're not opposed to anything outside of Halloween, and World Market has just what you're looking for if you want to celebrate something like Oktoberfest with 8 feet of wonderful Bratwurst decor. Tell me where else you can get a bunch of paper sausages. I don't know exactly what you can do with these outside of an Oktoberfest, because let's be honest with you, unless you have strong German heritage, the chances of you having a backyard Oktoberfest of your very own probably isn't very realistic. It's generally a destination point. I love going to Oktoberfest. They're so much fun. Tons of food, weird dancing. You gotta like the accordion. Do I have to go on? So, if you do buy these Bratwurst paper sausages, there's only a few things that you can really do. Yeah, for me, I think that there's really only one thing that I could really do with all these Bratwursts. Das ist eine große Bratwurst. Well, for me, I lucked out and have a 9-foot tall T-Rex skeleton, so I can make the perfect meat necktie for him. But outside of that, I really can't think of very many things that I want to include in sausage decor. We'll see what Christmas brings up. Of course, you can get just about anything over at World Market, but World Market is really awesome for Halloween items, and it even has its own display of different Halloween alcoholic beverages. Just like this amazing Clawhammer Oktoberfest beer that I got there. A little bit pricey. This is about, I forget how much this is actually. I'd pop one and review it, but it's the weekday. Kinda can't do that very often. But don't worry, because I'm gonna do a full beer review from there, because they have some very cool beers there that are very weird. A lot of horror monster themed beers there that my buddy and I are actually gonna do a review in the next week or two. I forget when. I am gonna have to space out like a whole day, because I have a feeling that that's gonna be a very labor intensive review. But let's forget all about that. Paper wieners are cool. Fall beer is great. When it comes to things close to my heart, especially when it comes to Halloween, is tie-ins that don't necessarily represent Halloween. A few years ago, Burger King came out with the Halloween Whopper. Blew everybody's minds because it came out of left field. Nobody was expecting that. That's not necessarily an item that you would attribute to Halloween. It was a shitty that was a shitty end to that. I can't even make that joke. That's why a couple years ago, Burger King came out with their Halloween burger. Blew everybody's minds, because you don't think about burgers when it comes to Halloween. It sucks that they had such a shitty end. I can't make that joke. Alright. Not funny. It sucks that that met such a shitty demise. Alright. Wave it off, Ghost Rider. Burger King came out with their Halloween Whopper, blew everybody away. Kinda sucks that it had such a shitty end to it. Wah, wah. But it was a cool concept, and blew everybody away because you don't think about burgers when it comes to Halloween. This year over at World Market, look at this motherfucker. We have hot sauce in spooky skulls ranging from fiery Diablo, jalapeno, and garlic. Not being dramatic, that's the way it's spelled. Mason jar skulls hot sauce. But how cool is this? It comes in a cool package, it has a neat little handle. What a cool gift it is for Halloween parties, that if you're ever invited to one, probably bring something a little bit different that nobody else brings. But let's crack it open and try these devilish hot sauces. Well, these are pretty cool little mason jars here that they come in, because you could use these for anything. You can fill them in jelly beans or anything that you want to keep in a jar. You know what we have to do now, right? We gotta try these things. Now, novelty hot sauces in the past, for me, have always been a disappointment because they're just never hot. They all kind of taste the same. They come from the same batch. They just have clever names to them. A lot of the holiday gift packs of hot sauces and things like that, they just vary between like 2 or 3 different flavors. None of them are very hot. It's kind of bullshit. I'm not saying that these are gonna be any different, but I will say the fact that these have a tie-in directly to the Halloween season in Halloween item aisle of World Market, it already has a massive bonus behind it. So, and the fact it comes in human skulls. Alright, time to try these mason jar hot sauces, as much as I probably will regret doing so. I'm guessing that these aren't going to be overly that hot, because I am definitely not doing downward dog again in a public restroom. Alright, first one is the garlic. Now, I have no idea on a Scoville scale what these are. Who knows if they, oh my gosh, they are full. Guess who's gonna make a mess? That'd be me. Alright, so I'm just gonna pour this good healthy amount in a spoon. Like I said, I don't know where these would register on the Scoville scale. If they would, I'm guessing they'd probably be pretty low. That smells like vinegar. Alright, here we go, garlic. It's really tangy. Not a lot of heat to it. It's just your average wing sauce, kind of like Texas Pete, I guess. What a thought. Weak. Alright, jalapeno. I'm guessing, starting from bottom and going to top at how these were displayed, maybe that's the heat level? Did they think about that? I don't know. Okay, oddly enough, there's not as much in here as there. Ah, nice green hue. Jalapeno. Oh, that is way too tangy to be a hot sauce. I don't know what the, why are you the way that you are? Oh, that's tough. It's not hot, there's no heat to it. It's just, it's kind of like drinking something you're not supposed to, like mercury. It better not be mercury. I think this show should have stopped at the paper wieners. Okay, so this is the Diablo one. Now, with the Diablo one, I'm expecting a fair amount of heat difference in this. These two, why does it smell like peppermint? Oh, now it smells like shoe. Come on, man. Alright, a little bit more burn. But it tastes like a Fig Newton found in the back of a 1998 minivan. That is horrible. These are definitely not for consumption. I'm at a lost for words now. Well, regardless of the fact that these are filled with piss and shit, I do love the concept of this. The fact that these come in such a cool package. They're skulls. I'm immediately going to dump these out, wash them, and then use them for better things like, I don't know, different layered color sand that you get down at the beach, or, I don't know, change. A for display. A for thinking outside the box in the Halloween season and have spooky hot sauce. I'm going to sneeze. F- for quality of ingredients. But I don't think you're supposed to eat these anyway. Yeah, definitely go check out World Market if you have one near you. I think that there's 50 in California. You can get online and you can see all the different ones around the place. They always have cool Halloween displays. Things a little bit out of the way. Go in the way back. They have free coffee and teas back in the way back area there, so it's always cool. They want you to stick around the store so you can browse and, you know, come home with a tea set and horrible hot sauce, but in very, very cool containers. And get yourself some paper wieners while you're out there. So, I'm Will with Casserole Disaster and the Halloween Hell Show, and this was my very impromptu review of some of the things I picked up at World Market. Be back soon.